Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur in Maharashtra state is organized World Record Series 2. It's a daily webinar. Today we are completing 357th day of the series, and the keynote speaker for today's session is on dais Honorable Jyotsna Prasad Ware ma'am. So first of all, I welcome to you madam for the dais. I welcome the chief organizer of the series, our principal Dr. M. Betkar sir. Also welcome the faculties from my college and all those dear participants. Today's topic for presentation is role of Indian financial system in the growth of Indian economy. Now this topic, as I have mentioned, the keynote speaker Jyotsna Ware ma'am, she is going to present it. Let me introduce that she is serving as an assistant professor, also a BAF coordinator, and she is from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj University, Panvel, New Mumbai. So with this brief introduction, now I request to you, madam, please start your presentation on today's topic, role of Indian financial system in the growth of Indian economy. You are most welcome.
Thank you, sir, for briefing me. And good afternoon, everybody. I Assistant Professor Jyotsna Prasad Ware, BAF Coordinator, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj University, Panvel. My topic is role of Indian financial system in the growth of Indian economy. Indian financial system. The Indian financial system is the most important aspect of economic development of our country. This system manages the flow of funds between the people, household, savings of the country and one who invests it wisely, that is our investors and the businessman, for the betterment of both the parties. There are some of the functions which is performed by the financial system in India. There is a mobilization of saving. It is a key function of financial system. It mobilizes the people to save, collect the saving through various intermediaries like banks, insurance companies, etc., and provide a good return to them. Besides ensuring the safety of their funds invested. Then now I'm moving to this towards the next function, that is the link. So this is the another important function is the financial system act as a link between two kinds of a person. One is the person who having the excess money or the surplus money with them, and they are looking for the avenue for the investment. And the second type of the category, that is the person who need or the requirement of funds from the various financial institution. So Indian financial system is a link between these two type of the persons, that is the person who having the surplus money and the person who are in need of money from the other financial institution. Then now we are moving towards the next function, that is liquidity. The third important function of the financial system, it is a liquidity. Liquidity means a cash. Whenever a person buy a particular instrument, deposit money in the bank, its liquidity ensured. Liquidity means and as when he required the cash money, he goes to the bank and withdraw the money. In case of the capital market securities, and when he wants to sell his securities and the share for the purpose of the cash, that is called as what? Liquidity. Now we are moving towards the next function, that is the risk transfer. There are the various institutions who bear the risk, and the risk is transferred by a person who invests their money in their company. So the best example of it, the Life Insurance Corporation of the India, they are taking the assurity of the life of the people. They are giving the guarantee to the people. They will give the assurity of the money at the end of the life of the people or at the end of the maturity of their security. That is what the people invest their money in the various insurance companies for the risk purpose. They transferring their risk to the companies. On behalf of that companies are giving them safety and to ensure the safety measure. Then the next important feature, the next important function of the financial instrument, that is, it provides the information about the various financial institution, various types of the financial institution which a person would like to buy, and through this information like to buy the information convenient or suitable instrument is selected by the investors to invest their money in the financial market. Then the most important function is the low transaction cost. It is the it is the last function, that is the transaction cost of all these transactions which happens in the financial market is very low, because there is a effective control of the various regulatory bodies, that is Reserve Bank of India, IRDA, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, SEBI, the Securities Exchange Board of India. So these are the important functions performed by the Indian financial system, that is the mobilization of saving, link between the two types of the person who having the excess money and who are require the money. Liquidity, that means the need of a cash, and then the risk transferring to the different financial institution, information about the various financial institution, and low transaction cost. Then provides the finance to all the key areas. The all key areas. The second point which I would like to emphasize while explaining the role of the financial system is there are four key sectors of the economy which needs the finance. The very important sector, that is agriculture. Now, the first important sector, because this is the first important sector because around the 70% of the population lives in the place they have they are dependent on the agriculture. So agriculture is the most crucial area for which needs of finance for the increasing the productivity as well as overall development of the rural areas. For the agriculture we need have a financial system that is a very well known financial system, that is the that is at a national level institution known as NABARD. NABARD is National Agriculture Rural Development Bank, which is created by the Reserve Bank of India in the year 1982, and it was given assigned the responsibility of acting as a development for ensuring the proper finance at the equate finance for the agricultural development as well as the overall rural development. Now, the another important area which need to finance the financial system is the industry. We have a lot of a large number of industries in our country, and all these industries requires a loan. Maybe that may be a short term loan, long term loan, and the medium term loan. And the entire financial system exists for providing and meeting the needs of the industrial sector and the industrial growth in our country, and then needs a lot of a fund. And this grow due to the increase in the industries, it helps to increase in the development of our country, and it is possible because of the financial system of our country. Then developing the infrastructure facilities, we need a lot of funds for the country's infrastructure development. Means we have to develop a road transport, rail transport, then the sea transport, and this we require the huge amount of the money, and that monies we are getting from the different financial institution in the rural areas, one of the important infrastructure development project. And lastly, we are moving towards the next, that is the government also needs the finance. Government also needs some money for the budgetary deficit. You all know the budgetary deficit refers to the situation when the government total expenditure is exceeds than the revenue during a specific period of time during that is called as a fiscal year. It indicates that the government expenditure is more than the incomes and more than the revenues. So, for its budgetary deficit, there are many institutions which provides money to the government, and they import these institutions are Reserve Bank of India. So, Reserve Bank of India provide finance or the funds to the government, and they collecting the money. Reserve Bank of India, they collecting the money from the treasury bill through which they collect the money and provide to the government of India, and also borrow the money from the public by issuing the bonds and the securities. So for the requirement of the government, they are raising the funds from the public, and they are raising the funds from the public by issuing the shares and the securities, and they are giving the finance or the fund to the government. Next is the social formation. Social formation is the next financial system. Ensure the social transformation of the entire society because of the financial system helps in increase in per capita income. Per capita income increase in help in the standard of living. If increase in the standard of living, it helps to increase in the expenditure on the health, medical, education, technical education, recreation, and then after that they helps to creating the civilized society. So and civilized society and ensure the civilized citizen, and finally creating the civilized society. Then now we are moving towards the next, that is the economic transformation. Indian financial system helps, or it plays a very important role for the economic transformation of our country. Financial system helps in collecting saving. Due to more saving, more capital formation. Capital formation increase in the production of goods and services. If there is an increase in the production of goods and services, which leads to increase in our export and decrease import, and which leads to favorable balance of payment. Finally, it leads to the better image in the world. Then transformation, how it is transformed. Then the transformation of the economy. Now, the fifth aspect of this importance, I would like to discuss in the form of the transformation of the economy. Economic, this financial system also helps in the transforming completely the economy from and to agrarian to industrialist, from rural to urban, from low saver to higher saver, from underdeveloped to developed countries. So here we are talking about first from agrarian to industrialist. So here the industrialized economy, now the entire agriculture economy has been transformed into highly industrialized economy by helping in to ensure the grow agro processing industry. Now the farmer is also interested in agro processing so that the value addition there, and he gets the better return of its crops. Our economy has been transformed from agrarian industrialized, from the rural to urban people, from rural areas are coming down to the cities, and they are transforming and trying to enjoy the facilities available in the urban areas. Now our economy, earlier it was a very low saver. Our economy level of the saving have considerably increased. Now we are transforming from the low saver to the higher saver. Low saver to the higher saver. And from the underdeveloped, we have transformed ourselves to a developing economy. And finally, we are targeting to convert ourselves in a developed economy. Now, you might have America, France, Germany are considered to be a developed economy. So we are also trying to achieve that the target, and very soon we will be in one of the developed economies of the world. Lastly, in the financial system, we have seen that many innovative things are happening, many innovative instruments are coming which are suiting to the various age groups, various social groups, and we are like for a medium high income groups. New schemes have been introduced by the present government. These innovative schemes of the government schemes, some of the schemes them up I would like to mention here. The financial inclusion remain a key focus areas with initiatives like the following: Pradhan Mantri Janadhana Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, Mudra Yojana, Stand Up India, and Atal Pension Yojana. So, Pradhan Mantri Janadhana Yojana. Pradhan Mantri Janadhana Yojana is a national mission on the financial inclusion which has an integrated approach to bring about the comprehensive financial inclusion and provide banking services to all the households in the country. Then the next scheme, that is the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. The scheme will be a one year cover renewal from year to year insurance schemes offering life insurance cover for a death due to any reason. Then the next scheme is Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, an accident insurance scheme offering accidental death and disability cover for a death of the disability on account of an accident. Then the next Yojana is Mudra Yojana. Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana is the scheme launched by the Honorable Prime Minister on 8th April 2015 for providing loan up to 10 lakh to non-corporate, non-farm small micro enterprises. These loans are classified as a Mudra loan under the PMMY. These loans are given by commercial bank, RRBs, small finance bank, MFIs, NBFCs. Then the next scheme is Stand Up India. Stand Up India scheme for financing ST and the women entrepreneurs. The objective of the Stand Up India scheme is to facilitate the bank loans between the 10 lakhs and 1 crore. At least one scheduled caste or a scheduled tribe borrowers and at least one woman borrower per bank branch for setting up the greenfield enterprise. This enterprise may be in the manufacturing services, agri-allied activities. Then the next scheme, the Atal Pension Yojana. The Atal Pension Yojana, a pension scheme for the citizen of India, focus on the unorganized sector workers under the APY, a guaranteed minimum pension of rupees 1000 or rupees 2000 or 3000 or 4000 or 5000 per month will be given at the age of 60 years depending on the contribution by the subscribers. Any citizen of India can join APY scheme, that is Atal Pension Yojana. Then some, so these are the some schemes which is provided for by the government for the betterment and the upliftment of the people who are living in our country. Then now we are moving towards the component of Indian financial system. There are four main components of the Indian financial system. It includes the financial institution, financial assets, financial services, and the financial markets. Now first we are looking forward to the financial institution. Financial institution as act as a mediator between the investor and the borrower. The investor saving are mobilized either directly or indirectly via financial market. The main function of the financial institution is providing a short-term liability can be converted into the long-term investment. It helps in the conversion of a risky investment into a risk-free investment. That means it helps for the people to the conversion of the risky investment into the risk-free investment. It also acts as a medium of a convenience denomination, which means it can match the small deposit and large loans and large deposit with the small loans. Now we are moving towards the financial asset. The product which are traded in financial market are called financial asset. Based on the different requirements and the needs of the credit seeker, the securities in the markets are differ from each other. So financial asset is a very important component of the Indian financial system. Then we are moving towards the next, that is the financial services. Services are provided by asset management and the liability management companies. They help to get the required funds and also make sure that they are efficiently invested. Financial services, by using the financial services, people can make a growth in their and themselves. Next is the financial market. Financial market is the marketplace where the buyers and the sellers interact with each other and participate in the trading of the money, bonds, and the services. So financial systems helps in the betterment of the people. It helps in the economic development of the country. It also provides the financial assistance to our economy. There, as I told you, there are some of the innovative schemes which is provided by our government for the betterment of our country. Then there is a economic transformation, social transformation. It provides finance to all the key areas like agriculture, industry, then the developing infrastructure facilities and the government. There are some of the function which is performed by the Indian financial system, and it is beneficial and which is helps to develop which is helps to development of our country. So this is the role of our financial system which is played in our country. Thank you, everyone. This is the role I had explained here, which is played by the financial system in the economic growth of our country. Hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, madam. Yes, you are audible.
Yes, yes, sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Any queries from the participants? Sir, I'm not getting your voice.
How to outcomes financial emergency.
Financial emergency. Uh, that is the risk you are talking about, the risk, sir?
Good evening, Dr. Bedkar sir, Principal sir. Good evening, Prashant sir, and good evening, ma'am. Wonderful presentation and really very important and vital question you have asked. I'm having
Yes,
three questions with me. The
yes,
first
sir.
question
Yes.
is, from the time of Narsee Rao government up till now, is there any growth you'll find in the Indian economy? Because that was a time where we were in a crisis and
Yes.
we were too much of restrictions. So that is first question. Second thing is, position, but still, if you compare the rupee with dollar, still we are fighting, and there is a difference of 100 rupees. So why there is then, if you are moving ahead, why it is not reflecting in this currency business then? Second thing. And third thing is, the we are doing allotment of all taxes, whatever the income the government is getting. So we are vesting our some money, means at some places where it is not much necessary or something like that. So how we can boost our economy, and we should give a direction to our, whatever the funds collected at the government place, how we can utilize them in a better fashion. Thank you.
Sir, we can boost our economy if we are increasing in the foreign trade, if we are increasing in the export of our country. That is the for the boosting purpose our country is doing. And one question you had asked about the first that can you repeat that question, sir?
If we'll see the what we can say milestones from the time of Narsimha Rao government up till now, Modi ji government, what kind of means development we could do, and why we were there in such a crisis at that time. And it seems to be, means we people make us realize that we are standing in a good position, fifth position, or now will be turning to third position. So is there really, what kind of difference has taken place? That is my substantial difference taken place. where we have done one wonderful job, whether it is the agriculture industry, what you are talking about, the 4 point.
Yes,
So what
yes,
we
sir.
have done exactly. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Now you can see, as if you are comparing the previous condition and the current condition, definitely we are growing ourselves. That, as you told, we are from fifth rank, we are now on third rank. That means we are develop ourselves. Is it, sir?
Yeah, but why we were in a crisis at the time, 20, maybe 15, 20 years back, why we were in a crisis and why we are not in the crisis today?
Maybe
What
that is
exactly,
because
what difference we have made?
maybe that is because of some situation like a budgetary deficits, or that the is the situation that the government total expenditure exceeds than the revenue during the specific period of time. We can say it as a, that is the fiscal year. Because of that time they are facing the problem.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody else?
Dear participants, if you have any query, please come ahead. Discuss with keynote speaker. So thank you so much, Dr. Swanand Shukla sir, for the nice question, and ma'am, you have
Thank you.
replied it. Yes, anybody? So now I request the chief organizer of the series, the ideal principal of Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, to conclude the session. You are most welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, increase. Last. Yes. Yes. Ground. Yes. Yes. Yes, thank you, sir. I would like to thanks first of all my Dean Geeta, Dr. Geeta Kohade ma'am. She has given us this opportunity, and I will, yes, yes, and I will. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I would like to thank Dr. Bedkar, sir. He has given a great opportunity for the women, for the we can say it as women's are giving. You are giving this platform for the women's. So I really thankful to the Bedkar, sir. Then I would like to thank Prashant, sir, because throughout the session I have seen he is motivating us, means not to me, he is motivating to each and every speaker, whether they are whatever the session, but he is always motivating us. And I would like to thank my other colleague, Sneha ma'am, Sonam ma'am. They are joining and listening to me, and this is my first time I'm as a key speaker talking in front of the people, and I'm really grateful for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Baker, sir. Thank you, Prashant, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I move towards the
Yes, Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is the really women empowerment. You people are contributing a, such a tremendous contribution. Salute to you people. This is not a joke for every day. You people are keeping webinar and you are giving the opportunity. And even though participants are also coming, they are listening to all of us. I'm really thankful, all of you. Yes. Sir, in the front of a student, every day I'm presenting, but in the front of the people like me, I'm presenting first time. So I'm very means obliged to you for giving such a wonderful opportunity. Thank you, sir. I know I winding up it within 25 minutes, but I really happy I deliver something to people. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, once again, I'm thank you all of you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Just wait, madam.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
will
sir. I'm done. Yes,
just
sir.
wait for vote of thanks.
Yes,
Just wait.
yes.
See, madam, our principal sir is such a shadow that whenever we tired, then definitely we go to search such kind of shadow because from last 10 years, sir, we are serving under his supervision, under his authority. So we are really proud that we have learnt from the such a lessons in my life that will be always grateful to live my life. And we learnt many lessons from the principal sir. Actually, sir has given this platform to me that I have introduced the many speakers. Now this is an opportunity to learn for me in my life because sir has, if he has not given this opportunity, then definitely I will not be one to introduce such a kind of speaker from the abroad in the states and the national levels, all the persons. So this is only proud of me about the principal, sir. So thank you so much, sir. Now I move towards the vote of thanks. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya, Latur, as we know, organized a world record series. So today we have completed 357th day of the series. And the keynote speaker for today's session was on dais, Honorable Jyotsna Ware ma'am. She have explained a very nice topic and the significant one, that is the role of Indian financial system in the growth of Indian economy. Ma'am, really it was a wonderful session. You explained in a detailed manner, though it is in short, but really it was very uh, significant for us and knowledgeable to everyone. So thank you so much on behalf of the organizing committee members. You have paid your valuable time here and explained a nice lecture in the series. So thank you so much. Also thanks the chief organizer, the ideal principal, Dr. M. Betkar sir. Also thanks from my colleagues from my college, and I should not forget a personality. I am seeing on the screen that Dr. Swami Shukla sir, who always join on time and really he shares some views and also asks some nice questions. Sir have asking questions that we are again getting a different kind of knowledge from his questions. So thank you so much, sir, from the bottom of heart. And also thanks my dear friend Kumar sir and all the participants who joins the series. Now kindly request to you all, please fill the feedback link which is given in the chat box. With the kind permission of the chief organizer, I declare the session is over. So thank you so much once again, Jyotsna ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Dr. Swananda Shukla, sir. Thank you very much for asking me wonderful question. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you.
Wonderful
Thank you,
presentation you
ma'am.
have made,
Thank
and
you.
really
Thank
you
you.
have shown a depth of knowledge.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay. Thank you, sir. Shall I leave?
Yes, madam, you can leave and take rest.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
धन्यवाद सर. धन्यवाद मैम.
Thank you, Sonu Kumar sir.
स्वामीनाथन शुक्ला सर को भी विशेष रूप से
Link
मेरा
is not
धन्यवाद है
active.
क्योंकि सर का
Hello, sir.
Sir,
Feedback
link